Hey foodies, it's Alex and Hannah. Now it's 3:30 on a Monday afternoon, and it is definitely time for me to have snack. And so my favorite snacks as of late is I have been getting these like crazy. Now this is the turkey. Um, and Alex and I were actually just talking about this before we
Yeah.
started recording for you guys, but both of us feel like we don't always crave beef sticks. Like it's
Mhm.
not something that I'm like, oh, I really want a beef stick right now. But once
Mhm.
I have it, I feel so good. The bump in protein. So this person or this little guy, so you know that Alex and I are not big calorie people, but for 60 calories, you get 10 grams of protein of this. So that's my go-to
Awesome.
snack right now.
Totally.
I
Super lean. Yeah.
like these too. Now they are just because it's a plant-based protein. If you're not used to plant-based protein, you'll notice that the texture is a little bit different. But um, this one has 14 grams of protein, which I love, and then 13 grams of fiber too. So lots going
Cool.
on here. Um, and then it doesn't even list that there's any sugar in here too. So another good option that I do. And then I always have one of these. Like I love my zebra.
Oh yeah, there's the sweet tooth right there. That's
I
perfect.
know, sweet and salty.
Well, that's exactly what I was feeling today on the 3:30 on a Monday. So I actually am not doing amazing on the protein at the moment, but I'll tell you something that tastes delicious on the patio, especially when you need a little more energy, need a little more caffeine. So it looks really kind of gross right now. Been drinking it for a little bit. I mixed my favorite chocolate, fruits and greens to
Okay.
get a little more nutrition going. And then I acquired this from a sister-in-law who didn't really like it. Just a little cold brew mixed with some oat milk.
Mm.
And actually, but this glass, I have about 2/3 full of just water. And then I put a scoop of the dynamic greens and then the oat milk cold brew and lots of ice. That's already pretty melted. But
So you just did a little bit of the cold brew then.
yeah, it
Okay.
wasn't
Yeah.
much at all. It was only about a third of the glass, so probably about 4 or 5 ounces, I would say, of the cold brew, but just enough.
Yeah.
And it's like sweet and a lot of liquid because I've been finding that um, if I don't get like a good amount of liquid at this time, then I try to like over drink at the end of the night, and then I feel kind of bloated and uncomfortable and have to go to the bathroom. So
I
it's
know.
like it's like no, I need more hydration at like mid afternoon, and this is a good way to like do it. That's not just water.
I love that. Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
like you mentioned, if you're doing a little bit more water with that too, like the amount of caffeine that you're consuming right there is probably the same amount as you'd get in tea. So it's not like
Yeah.
you're gonna be affecting your sleep by
Right.
doing that right now too,
Right.
which
Because yeah, I just don't want to be addicted to that much caffeine at the end of the day. So just enough to get me over the hump.
oh yeah,
But
sometimes
it's good.
well that's all we need, especially on a Monday. It was raining this morning, and so
Yeah.
here we are.
Absolutely.
But we
Yeah.
wanted to come at you with a few different updates.
Hmm.
You foodies have been so loyal, and we've loved that. We are launching a new challenge this month. It's called our Fit for Fall Challenge. You guys are probably all familiar with that. You will be getting an additional email with all the deets on that, so make sure you check out that additional video
Hmm.
with Alex and I. But we also wanted to let you know about our plans for Fitspace Foodies. So, Alex, can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so overall, we know we talked about trying to relaunch Foodies in September, and we have not forgotten about you guys. As you all probably feel the same way we do, life is ever evolving in this crazy world at the moment, and we're all reevaluating and understanding what's going to work best and what is going to bring the most value. So, Hannah and I thought we wanted to really kick off more of a group challenge and focus on that this month. And hopefully you guys are willing to engage with us on that. But we're gonna still keep digging in to see if what kind of content we want to bring, and we're recommitting to make sure we get on the Facebook Fitspace Foodies a couple times a week, and to get more out there on Facebook and Instagram, just for those little blurbs, some nutrition topics, just to keep you guys excited and motivated for health, keep us all connected. So no specific Fitspace Foodies group in September. But we'd love your feedback if you're still hoping to glean more from that in the future. And we're trying to keep building it up, hopefully later in the fall.
Mhm. So more down the pike from us on that, but we
Hmm.
wanted to give you an in-person message just to let you know that we're thinking of
Yeah.
you. We care about your insight. We want your feedback. It's not going away. It's still on
Yep.
pause, but we will be bringing that Fit for Fall challenge to stand in. And then always, we will be, committing to posting on our Facebook page too. So make sure you're looking for things there. If there is anything that you want to see on there, like what do you eat in the day, or I want more recipes, or I want more
Yeah.
product recommendations, like make sure you
Yep.
get that feedback too, so that we're delivering the kind of information that you want.
Right. Yeah,
But
and just so you know too, a lot of the Fit for Fall thing, like we're gonna bring out a lot of new recipes, some new things for people that you haven't seen yet either. So if you're thinking, oh, will it be a challenge with the same recipes or the same type of thing, there's gonna be some new content, some things for good reminders, but there will be some new ideas too.
mhm, awesome. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
More from us soon, but thank you again, and we hope you have a good rest of your week.
Yeah.
Bye.